It's your boy Hot Shibby. We're back. Sorry for not being consistent in uploading. I'm very busy right now, but I have an interesting battle for you guys. Today we're going to go into Goku versus Hulk. I thought this would be a very interesting battle. Don't see too many people. I don't think barely anybody has done this on YouTube. So I guess your boy is gonna do it now. So this would be interesting. But Goku versus Hulk. For Goku, we're gonna go over his Dragon Ball Super, mostly scalings. That's mostly Goku's best feats. And then for Hulk, we're gonna go into Earth 616 Hulk, so mainline Hulk. I'm gonna go over their feats, their scaling, who's stronger, who's faster, and then I'm gonna give my conclusion at the end of the video. And then I'm going to, at the end of both of their scans, I'm gonna tell you where I have them both at. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna talk about Goku first, go over his feats and scaling, where I have him at, and then I'll go into Hulk. So let's get into it. So for Goku, so God, Goku, and Beerus were able to shake the universe 7 macrocosm, which should be a 5D feat because the universe 7 macrocosm contains multiple universes that are higher dimension, infinite in size, space, and distance. Here's something that confirms what I'm saying, that the universe 7 macrocosm is infinite in size. It is infinite, and then it contains, I'll get into later, higher dimensions and stuff like that. And then what's interesting is, so I said the universe 7 macrocosm is a 5D structure, but what's interesting is Infinite Damasu transcended that, so that would make him a 6D being because he was transcending and going beyond the macrocosm. What's also interesting is in Dragon Ball Super episode 111, we see Hit and Suppress Jiren fight, and the narrator is talking about an extra dimensional battle and stuff like that. I think Hit and Suppress Jiren are having a 7D fight because they're fighting on a higher plane than the Universe 7 macrocosm. I think they're having a battle way beyond Infinite Damasu because they're fighting in a realm that scales way higher than all 12 universes. And then what's impressive is, so the world of Void is a world without time and space and filled with infinite nothingness. Why this is impressive is because the world of Void, I think, is supposed to be a higher plane of existence. So I think you can scale the world of Void from 7 to 12D, maybe even higher depending on your interpretation. And then let's get into some higher scaling. So in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, we see Gogeta and Broly fight, and then why this is impressive is, so we get an interview going in depth about Gogeta and Broly's, famous feat, their, dimensional shattering feat. And why this is impressive is Gogeta and Broly are actually having a higher battle than Hit and Jiren. So this right here talks about how Gogeta and Broly are crashing through several dimensions. Now, why this is important that they broke through several dimensions is the director for Dragon Ball Super Broly, and I believe the people that worked on the movie, hired somebody that can make super dimensional CGI images. So super dimensional. So a super dimensional is a higher dimension, and Gogeta and Broly broke through several of these. So I believe Gogeta and Broly are having a 9D to 10D battle. So this would mean they will scale above Hit and Suppress Jiren, and they're having a 9D to 10D battle because they're fighting they're breaking through higher dimensions. And then what's impressive is in episode 129 we talk about how Ultra Instinct is a transcendent limit. It's like a transcendent amp. And then the narrator also confirms and talks about how, Ultra Instinct is a transcendent limit, it's a transcendent amp. And then we get how the other world is being it's higher dimension, beyond human comprehension. Metaphysical, goes in depth and talks about that. And then more information about how heaven is a realm that is beyond, is a dimensionality, transcends dimensionality, human comprehension. So this would, up the scaling for Gogeta and Broly even more. So this was, like I said, this was up the scaling for Gogeta and Broly even more. And then Goku and Vegeta have, they have the moral arc. They're still training, getting stronger. in the moral arc, Goku's, having a better understanding of Ultra Instinct, training with mirrors, and better controlling it. And then we get how Goku, he's able to create a Susanoo avatar. I think this amps all of Goku. I think this amps all of Goku's attributes. I think makes him a little bit faster, hit harder, like his Susanoo avatar. In my opinion, I think it would have to, because in regular Master Ultra Instinct, he couldn't even like get to Planet Moro. Whereas like when he uses the Susanoo form, he's able to get to Moro and actually hurt him. And then, like I said, I think the Susanoo amps all of your attributes, in my opinion. And then in the Granola arc, we see Goku still training with Whis, getting stronger, getting a better use of Ultra Instinct. And then we see that at one point in the Granola arc, Ultra Ego Vegeta is stronger than Master Ultra Instinct Goku. But then when they fight Gas, a much more powerful being than Granola, they're shown to be very relative, even on par. So this would mean Goku did get stronger within this short period of time. And then we see Goku unlocks True Ultra Instinct, which is even stronger than his white-haired form that he fought against Gas. But Goku can also stack the mastered Ultra Instinct form on top of this. Goku just hasn't done it yet, or maybe that's my own theory or something. But yeah, and then True Ultra Instinct Goku is able to, hurt Gas, whereas like he couldn't before, and he's able to hold his own better, and he can still use this on our avatar. And then we see in Dragon Ball Superhero, Goku still trains and stuff like that. So this would mean, Goku's still gotten a little bit stronger. So I think in terms of like AP, I'd put Goku in the hyperversal levels of power, in my opinion, just being very consistent, in my opinion. The 12D, 13D range, hyperversal, in my opinion, I think that's where Goku consistently lands in AP. And then for speed, we'll go over speed very quickly. So Goku in the manga was able to move with no time or timelines. So this would be an inaccessible speed feat for Goku. And then in the anime, Infinite Zamasu was going beyond timelines and time itself, and then he even went back in time. So this one, the Infinite Zamasu would have immeasurable speed. So by Dragon Ball Superhero, Goku in base form should be stronger than Infinite Zamasu, and then so this would mean base Goku should have immeasurable speed, and then when Goku stacks on his transformations and uses Master Ultra Instinct, this would mean Goku could have immeasurable speed plus. Goku might, maybe, and probably has higher immeasurable speed probably due to being able to stack all his transformations and how Ultra Instinct is a transcendent amp. So that's where I think Goku's AP and speed lies. Now let's go into Hulk. Like I said, I'm going to be going over Earth 616 Hulk. I'm not going to be going over every single Hulk scan because Hulk has a lot of scans, a lot of feats. So I'm not going to go over every single one, but the ones to give you a gist of how strong Hulk is. So Hulk has been able to manhandle Miss Marvel, who is a herald, and she has been able to brawl with Iron Man, sometimes Thor, other herald tier people. And then Hulk has been able to scrap with Hercules, and Hercules is shown to be Thor's equal. Sometimes even Thor should be a little bit stronger than Hercules, in my opinion, but Hercules is shown to be Thor's rival equal, and Hulk is able to scrap with him. And then Hulk is able to brawl with Hyperion, who has his own crazy feats and stuff. So I think this is impressive that Hulk is able to do battle with Hyperion. And then Hulk has been able to brawl with Thor, who has numerous showings of outerversal levels of power and high outerversal levels of power, fighting very powerful beings throughout his comics run. And Hulk has shown numerous times to been able to hold his own against Thor. And then Hulk is able to withstand hits from a Skyfather, who is Zeus, and Zeus should be on par with Odin. And why this is impressive is so Odin and Seth are able to threaten the very fabric of the Marvel multiverse. This would be a Outerversal Plus to high Outerversal feat due to Marvel's cosmology and stuff like that. And like I said, Zeus is on par with Odin, and Hulk was able to, like I said, withstand hits from Zeus, Hulk was able to withstand hits from Zeus, and Zeus would scale to this feat that Seth and Odin are doing. So that's good scaling for Hulk. And then Zeus is able to nullify fire from the World Tree, and the World Tree contains various realms that are beyond concepts, dualities, all dimensions, time and space. So it's an outerversal to outerversal plus, thing. Outerversal to outerversal plus, and like I said, Zeus. My bad, not Zeus, but Seth and Odin, like I said, they were shaking the very fabric of the Marvel multiverse. This would include the World Tree as well. So like this would be a high outerversal scaling for Odin, and Hulk should scale somewhat to these levels of power because, like I said, he's able to withstand Zeus, and sometimes able to fight beings on Zeus's level. Not saying Hulk has consistently been able to do that, but I'm just saying he should scale somewhat to that. And then Thor also has been able to battle beings on this level. So that's what I mean, Hulk would scale to that. And then for speed, Hulk has been able to keep up with Thor. Thor is able to move through time with his raw speed. And Thor has also been shown to fight very powerful beings who have shown high immeasurable speed feats, and Thor has shown to keep up. And then Hulk has shown to easily manhandle Silver Surfer and should scale above him. And Silver Surfer can very casually have immeasurable speed, and Silver Surfer has been able to keep up with some people that have higher measurable speed, a little bit stronger than him, faster, and Hulk should scale above the Silver Surfer. So I think Hulk and AP should scale outerversal plus level to high outerversal levels of power, and then for speed, Hulk should be immeasurable speed to high immeasurable speed because Thor has fought very powerful beings beyond Silver Surfer and been able to keep up with them and land hits on them and press them and give them trouble, and Hulk should scale to that. So now I'm going to give my opinion on. Before I give my opinion on who wins the fight and how I think the fight goes, I think in strength, I think Hulk is stronger. I think Hulk's just shown better feet. I think in AP, I think Hulk is stronger too. I think in speed, I think in speed, I think Goku and Hulk, I think, are in the same tier when it comes to speed. Now, I think you can argue Hulk is faster due to some scaling from Thor and some higher level of beings that Hulk has been able to react to. But I think Goku and Hulk, in terms of speed, I think they're in the same tier. I think Goku's fast enough to react to Hulk, and Hulk's fast enough to react to Goku, but I have them equal in speed, in my opinion. And in durability, I have Hulk. I think Hulk's more durable, taking more hits from more powerful beings than Goku. And then fight versatility, I have Goku. I think Goku just has more things he can use in his wheelhouse. And then skill, Goku. Hulk's not too much of a skilled fighter. Not too much. Hulk is mainly a brawler, in my opinion. And then intelligence, Goku. I think Goku is the smarter fighter than Hulk. Like I said, Hulk is mostly a brawler. And then for stamina, I'd say Hulk has much better stamina than Goku. So, how do I see this fight going, in my opinion? So, I think Goku would start off fighting Hulk. Now, I think Goku would be able to land hits on Hulk because I don't think Hulk walks around with his outerversal plus to high outerversal levels of scaling. I don't think Hulk walks around with that. I think Hulk has to work himself up to that. So I think Goku, like in his base, will start being able to land. I think he would start to land hits on Hulk, and then I think Hulk would start to fight back. I think when Hulk rocks Goku one time, Goku get alright, this guy is really strong. And then I think Goku would step it up a notch and go Super Saiyan, 3. And then Goku would be like, alright, Hulk is he's gonna go God. Then Goku would go Blue, and then Goku would probably stack on Ultra Instinct Omen. And then I think when Goku goes into Mastered Ultra Instinct, Goku could go Mastered Ultra Instinct from the start, since it depends on if Goku toys around, which Goku tends to toy around. So I don't think Goku would use Master Ultra Instinct from the start. I think he would go through his various transformations, and I think when Goku starts getting the better of Hulk in the beginning, I think Hulk would start to get angrier, and Goku and Hulk would start to tap into some of those levels of power that he has reached. And I think Hulk will start manhandling Goku like Broly. I think Goku would go God, and Hulk will start manhandling him, and then I think Goku after that manhandling, I think Goku would be like, all right, we need to step it up a notch, and I think Goku would go Ultra Instinct Omen. And I think this is where Hulk would have a little bit of trouble of it'd be hard. It would be a little bit hard to hit Goku, but I think Hulk with enough raw power, because it's shown with enough raw power you can negate Ultra Instinct. So I think Hulk with his just raw power alone and fast enough to react to Goku and tag him, I think eventually he would get the better and beat up Ultra Instinct Goku. And then I think this is when Goku would bring out the white-haired form or the true Ultra Instinct, and then Hulk will start having a little bit of trouble. But then I think, like I said, the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets, and then this is when I think Hulk would, start to tap into those levels of power that, he has tapped into in the past, when he's brawled with Thor and various other high-tier heralds and taken some attacks from people out of his tier. And so I think how I see this fight going is, in the beginning, I think Goku would get the better, because Hulk would. I don't think Hulk would. I don't think Hulk would be at his peak. I think Hulk would have to get angry and start working up to his peak. So I think Goku has a chance if Goku plays around with his food. But again, I think Goku has a chance of taking out Hulk in the beginning. But I don't see it, because it's not Goku's character. But I see Hulk overwhelming Goku. Even if Goku goes true Ultra Instinct with the Susanoo, I just don't. Hulk has shown better feats, in my opinion, more consistent outer-versal plus to high outer-versal feats. Goku, in my opinion, I have Goku at hyper-versal. Now there is a meta for Goku being outer-versal, and even if we use that, I still don't think that's enough to take down Hulk. Hulk has shown higher feats, higher levels of power, and better feats. So, in my opinion, I give the win to Hulk. I think Hulk would be able to manhandle Goku when he starts to get angrier and angrier, because Goku going through his various transformations would get Hulk even angrier, and then by the time Goku reaches, I think, true Ultra Instinct, I think it might be it. I think Hulk would just overpower Goku, beat him down, knock him out of true Ultra Instinct, in my opinion. So I see, like I said, Hulk taking the win. But you guys let me know your thoughts down below. Who do you think wins, and how do you see the fight going? Please like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy, Hashtag B, and we're out. Peace.